And we're good. Hello, Professor Bright here. Welcome back to Cultist Simulator, where we're about to deal with our fascination problem for good-ish, sort of. Not quite really, but good enough, at least. Contentment is easy to get, so I'm not worried about this dread too much. There are worse things out there. Also, I was told in the lower left of these icons, I can find out his plans. Yep, what we got here? It might have been on a different set of... Yeah. Gotcha. Might be on a different action of his that we could have done that. So I'd need to send a spy back there, and I think... Let me see, it was Knock or Lantern. Who do I have that's strong in Lantern again? Caro, you're still a believer. I have to deal with that. Enid, however, is a disciple. On the other hand, I do want to keep her around. My rituals require Knock, and she might be a good source of that. So, I guess I'll just leave it without anyone for now. That's a bad strategy, but, it's what I have for the moment. Yes. For now. Alright, what we gotta do, though, is plan. Plan. Also, there we go. That's a bit better for me. Just need to readjust my headset. Let's see here. I just want to make sure that nothing else is going to kill me right now. I'm paranoid about that. I know I checked it before, but paranoia. It is a strong force. Gladwin Lake, please. Or are you... Oh. What does the Voiceless do if he rebels against me? May try to drive you or your followers to insanity. Well, I have the dread to deal with that, so... I mean, I might as well, then. Contending for mastery. And once that's done, we'll make our decision, I guess. In the meantime, let's see about these furtive truths. Probably shouldn't, but... Well, you know what? No. I have all these things I could be doing. Might as well. The Rose of Woznay. Which, I'm sorry, I need to make one little adjustment here. For my own sanity. There we are. I really should turn that off, but, well, either way. The Rose of Woznay, the heretical teachings of a disgraced offshoot of the Sisterhood of the Knot, that arcane contemplative order that existed in all histories. This was recorded by Woznay and dedicated to Saint Respicius. The true Sisterhood followed Saint Respicius in pursuing ascension in the name of the Door in the Eye, the merciless hour of light. Saint Respicius failed, perhaps because the larger Sisterhood tracked him down and ritually strangled him, but Woznay outlined steps for those who hope to succeed. Okay, not very useful, but let's get some lantern lore in us. Christian interludes. Well, it would be helpful if we had a companion, but right now, no. Actually, that's what I should do once we've finished this exploration thing. I have my contentment, though, which can deal with that dread. Talking made the pawn into a useful member... Well, I was gonna say member of society, but member of our society, as it were. Alright. Yeah, continue on the mantra of ascent. I don't know if stronger... Not influences. Lore can get me better people. I don't know if that's a thing, but, no harm in what we're doing. Alright. Is what I need is a mirror. Just don't see a way to get at it. Oh. An escape summoning lies in wait for you. Human sanity is fragile, and this thing is potent. I'm sorry, consuming my reason? I mean, that wouldn't be the worst thing, but there are possibilities here that I do not like. Ah, boy. Well, this does happen occasionally. In the meantime, do I have any commissions? I should have grabbed some while I was thinking of it, but choices made. That could work using health, though. Or actually, you know what? Passion. And by passion, I mean a wild imagination. Might as well. For inspiration, dread? I'm curious how this will affect things. It should have an impact. See what it does. As for dreaming, should go through the stag door, perhaps. I need some weaker locations. I think if we go through the wood. Remind me, it's passion, isn't it? Yes. Well, Gonna have to keep an eye out for that. Sorry, you belong over here. Stop moving on me. And you belong over here. Oh, what do we got? Lockwood Fen. Okay. Yeah, let's actually go ahead and, someone find me Streets... Yeah. Streets Strange by Moonlight. Oh, wow. The events of that night will live long in your memory, and for days, the newspaper questions district resident... Ooh. Wow, okay. Yeah, I need to not ever do that again. Huh. Seek and dream, seek the Mansus. The third mark can be achieved only when one has passed the stag door. One must pass the wood, one must rise to this white door. The stag door awaits the light bearer in the side of Gerby. Okay, but yeah, that's especially bad, so, Interesting. Well. That causes a lot of problems, actually. That really does. Okay. Well, found us a patron. That's strange. I would have thought we'd have gone through all our patrons by now. Definitely not. Ah, perfect. So, when the talking is done, we'll see about bringing Enid on board. And, well, we'll see what happens. Passionate intensity. I see the mistakes, but I can also see the end. And there's that passion. Hoping to find either some more furtive truths or something else, perhaps. I think it's the lesser lore that I need. Oh, let's see here. My recent work has gone unnoticed, nothing is sold. Perhaps the work is its own reward. I hope so. Adds to my dread, unfortunately. Which could easily become more of a problem at the moment. Oh, there's the dread I was missing. 3 dread on the board. That ain't good. How long till the dream? Oh, 6.3 seconds. I should be fine. Hello? A rising power. Our immortal enemy has allies and resources in many nations. They move slowly, but as time passes, they'll bring more and more of those allies and resources to bear against us. Problem. Peculiar rumor might be useful, but the Temple of the Wheel. Ah, there we are. A little bit of a furtive truth, which will be used. Now, first thing before we do anything else. You, all right, contentment. And actually, what rituals can I use Chilly Atmosphere in? Remind me. Let's see. I mean, obviously, we're going to use Knock. So, Enid, if you could come over here, dearie. Edge, Heart, or Forge? No. That's a no. Heart, though? Da-da-da-da. Winter at the 4th intensity. Okay, so they actually specified the amount on that one, but second order influence, so can't do that. Alright, well, I'm gonna leave that be. It shouldn't be too much of a problem, in theory. In fact, though... could use more passion. I don't know, let's... Oh, right, have to translate this through scene. Get back over there. Leave it be for now. You know, just work with health. So not the best I can do, but good enough. More connections. Okay. Our mortal enemy is taking us more seriously and has brought more resources to bear. Okay. So knowing that, it doesn't have any tags on it. That's a little bit weird. Lessons? Oh, they're just gonna... That's peculiar. Oh, good. Well, I mean, this is gonna generate fascination ultimately, so maybe we should keep this dread around. Remind me how much time that takes. Oh, Count Jennings, I forgot about you entirely. You're the Latin instructor, yes? Perfect. Okay, we have something useful here. You know, thing about it, I probably should have studied my lore instead. Choices made. Choices have been made. As for talking... discuss some occult business. Really? Not into the streets strange by moonlight. The auction house? No. Woolen shop? Anywhere? Ah. Oh, I'm sorry, you're Rose. You're not who I was thinking of. Sorry. Hate to do that to you, but, you're not the one I'm particularly interested in. Enid, on the other hand, she seems extremely valuable. So, you know. Although, out of curiosity... abduct a stranger for me! Wow, that would be perfect. You can always use a stranger. It's the dream of the key, which lasts 60 seconds, so yeah. Definitely want to use that there. Tentative evidence. You're a problem, but you're something I can deal with. Relatively easily. Alright, so you're going to turn into fascination in a little bit. Ideally, I'm going to keep my dreams free, but... yeah, I will. It is the better choice. It does leave dread to become a problem, but... We got Keglin's Scratch. Okay. You know what, let's start sending people out, because I need more power, frankly. And... let's see. Porter has a different job. Sylvia might be a good choice. It reminded me about Keglin's Scratch. Here the Romans dug for silver until they reached the unsanctioned spaces where the names hid things not fit for sunlight. Many others have come since then, even as the tunnels crumble. Some have never left. I believe, then, that I might be wanting someone strong in Lantern. Slee, there we are. And perhaps someone stabby. Rose would have been perfect for this, but oh well. I'm sorry. Back there. Yes, Slee, where are you? There you are. You know what, Kakaro, if you would go as well. We'll fund this expedition. I have quite the fortune to use for now. At least until the bad things come after us. Oh, I think this means I'm not going to be able to use these streets strange by moonlight. Oh well. As for you, you are at 2 connections. Okay, I was hoping to get him to 3 and see if that dealt with our problem. Sadly, no. Unskilled labor, some vitality in the funds. Don't really need the vitality for anything. But we've translated the high mysteries of the innermost chamber of our church solar. Secret rites of the Church of the Unconquered Sun, which held power in at least 2 histories. Tell me about these rites, because I can always use more. The church chiefly worshipped the sun in splendor, the original undivided sun. This text also includes the devotions of its aspects as the chilly winter dawn and the departing sunset, as well as the Menascate, the sun's night self. Priests of the church were all male, but rites are also included which allowed women to cross ceremonially to manhood. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and deal with none of this. Until that becomes what it needs to become. Do I want to use passion? Not really. I mean, it's caused us nothing but problems so far. Grey Dawn Oil. Hum, 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 hum. No. We'll just use regular work for now. Ah, this is starting. Ah, good. Well. That's going to create an immediate problem. Unless I time it very, very well. Treacherous ground, which needs forge or lantern. Good, we have the lantern. With edge or winter. Fortunately, I don't have many disciples still. One of many problems I need to deal with. 49 seconds for that? How long are these glimmerings gonna last? Not long enough. Not by my estimation, anyway. Let's see here. I want edge. I also want a little more lantern. How many pawns do I have? Eldritch. No, he's a believer as well. I think my best interest is to throw enough pawns at the problem until the problem is gone. I mean, it's probably not my best option, but it's the option I'm going with, so... There we are. Choice made. How long is that gonna last? Okay, that'll get rid of that dread. That's fine. And I mean, if it's gonna be like this, then... Buy a tincture of opium. Might as well. We use that to get rid of the lower length dread. And then the higher length one will just be eaten up by that fascination. So, that's that problem solved, in theory. If everything goes according to plan, which, I mean... It's always an if-or kind of situation. What do we got here? Yeah, the Watchman. Do I have even more lantern just to make things even more certain that they win? No, doesn't look like. So, send another pawn to deal with those... What were they, restless spirits or something? The fretful dead. Fretful spirits. Very unfortunate for them. Oh, we got here. Attempted an abduction. Oh, you found one for me! Hi! Hello, person. I am going to eat you. Anyway, that will be a problem for later. About 10 minutes, actually. Let's see here. What was my original plan? They're exploring now, so I can't get back to those streets strange by moonlight. So, I mean, I guess my best interest to get commissions. I mean, of course. You get some money after you kidnap a person. And apparently don't pay the ransom. Possibly. Not exactly sure we should be wondering how it gets me funds, but, well, we can speculate as usual. Oh, right! I forgot I had one of you. Right. Commission edge? Yeah, I can do that easily enough. I just need to wait for my work to work itself out. I don't think you give me commissions. I think you're just for the dancer side story. Not really side story, but the potential ending with this dancer and all. Yep. Ooh, ow. Ooh, that hurts. Hurts my internal organs. Let's see here. The church's highest rites were performed in the concorsum, the chamber of the Mansus heart, where the hours were known to pass. Those rites include salutations to non-solar hours, the Grail, the Ring-Yu, the Horned Axe, and the Thunderskin. Yeah, this is a very powerful lantern influence, but that fascination's a problem. Not what I needed right now. Okay, okay, the work ends in 2 seconds. I can... You're a moth influence, right? Yes, perfect. Shit, I can't actually do that because I need to... Okay. Yeah, because I need to talk in order to use it to improve my people. So I can't use it that way. It depends if it takes the dread or if it takes the fascination. I think it's going to take the fascination, just by default, but maybe I got lucky. Maybe I do. Exercise the body, gain more strength. Oh, I didn't want to do that, actually, because... Choice made. The hint is back, which, if I remember, has tons of edge in it. Yes, it does. So you go on, help them. I should deal with that problem real quick. Let's see, that fascination, though, I don't know what I'm going to do about. Oh. There's a thought. A wild imagination. Can I... Oh, no, because I didn't go use it quick enough. Ugh. Okay. And I need Dream to be free to use the Dread to kill the Fascination. So yeah, it'll just depend on what this generates. Ah, beautiful. Okay, so I have time then. There's Bleak Thoughts, which will deal with themselves in a moment. Yeah, you live over there. Got a commission for Secret Histories, okay. And I suppose I should be doing this now. Reason... and Edge. For the Arc's Lesson. Yeah. That substantial commission can be done as well, but that'll be done later. Madame Bichet. What do you got for commission? Because this is how I'm going to eventually make money. Just do these commissions, and then get Spintria, and then sell the Spintria as needed. Alright, you got me very substantial forge. Okay, that's going to be a problem, but we'll deal with that when we get there. Let's think. Alright. Who do I want to upgrade? I do have a stabby person. Do I have any... I have mothy people. But do I have any wintry people? Looks like very much no. So that you are of the heart, you can belong over there. Laidlaw... Really, Tristan and Laidlaw are both forge. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go with winter. Nope, wrong thing. Wildwood Club, Claire, the Parable, and Fascination. Bam. Alright, so we're gonna have someone with a little bit more winter to them. That'll be useful. And I think all of our problems are dealt with. Yes? Yes. Alright, the exploration will be fine, probably. Yeah, they're safe across the treacherous ground. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you guys are gonna be fine. Can't imagine there being a problem with that. As soon as the talking is ready, though, we have to deal with that suspicion. Very important. Anything else? Oh, I don't have a spy with him. Oh, well, that's a problem. Someone lantern-y. So, Clovette. Do I really not have anyone else who has lantern aspect? Oh yeah, I sent both of them in here, didn't I? Not the best of choices, but the choice I made. Now, let's go through the spider door. Yeah. Wants fresh blood, so let's throw a person in there. And see what we get out of that. It should be something valuable. Usually is. You know, at this point, I probably should throw them some more complicated things. Let's see here. Not the right choice, properly speaking, but oh, wow, you need 3 lessons learned. Yeah, I can do without the vitality. Let's see here, though. Count Jennings, if you could teach me Latin, that would be useful. I'll pay you an iron, Spintria. Another fleeting reminiscence. Very nice, very nice. And this will deal with itself in a moment. Okay. So we're in a stable position right now. Could throw them some more edge, though. Why not? An extra pawn. The dead are pale as inverse shadows. They move like cobwebs in a breeze. Almost certainly they can't stand before us. We'll send them mumbling back into the shadows of the wood. And you... done. As soon as the talking is available, we can deal with the... edge dissertation. I'm gonna need to find a different place for these to live eventually, but... right now this is sufficient. For now. Planning and plotting. Oh well. Let's see. I'll work on this one, I suppose. On Chronicle, a little bit of Reason. And we'll go ahead on that. Promote a believer by invoking Moth. And now we have someone a little more wintry. Claire rarely speaks. She chooses her words with care, even her movements become economical. She's never seen to blink. Also looks a little bit more... thin and corpsey. But, I mean, I'm sure that's fine. And yet another fleeting reminiscence. Do I have another use for Oh, I have another use for these. Oh my. So, let's see who to promote next. I do often need edge. Very often, in fact, but forge is not a bad aspect. Let's see here. The Wildwood Club. Blade Law. Let's see, which one of these is going to expire first? 88 seconds it is. As for this, it can live over here for now, along with Empty Mithraeum. Let's move all these a little bit more to the right, just so we have more space for other things. The timer's still going, right? Yeah, perfect. There, that over there. That's true, I haven't gone through all of things at Moreland's shop, so I could do that, I suppose. Until we find a mirror, I'm kind of stuck. Ooh, an imperative appetite. That is a lot of... Ooh. Oh my. The Maliary, though. I believe I can get some tools here. Ingredients, or an incandescence. That works as well. That could work very well, actually. Hold up. Yes. Last night in the Mansus, I visited the Maliary, from whose energies and avenues one does not emerge unchanged. I watched the processes of sunset, and I entered the amber joy and the white joy and the blue joy, and I was subjected to the enlightenments of calcination, and the forge of days touched me with her burnished fingers, and I rise from my bed with the utter knowledge that all nights must end. More importantly, I think I can use that to summon a very, very powerful and dangerous aspect. Or is it a name? I do forget. Let's see here. The language of Lucretius on the nature of things, of Quintus's Summa Theologiae, and the notorious Deoris. Alright, we know Latin now, so we can translate a lot of books then. Let's see. Are you Latin? No, you're Aramaic. Let's see here. Had a few. Yep, the Orchard. I mean, let's go with Volume 2. Actually, let's be smart about it in Volume 1 first. There's a certain order to things, you understand. Let's see. Oh, you're just gathering treasures. Very good, very good. Let's see. Put you over here, and you over here, and organize things a little bit better than we have. The stag door, I suppose. It's as good a place as any, after all. Oh, some of the notoriety being used. There's that treatise done. Gladwin, you're gonna live over there. Get over there. You know, it's fine. Anyway. Sunset right, the incandescence, and I do want to summon something. The problem is, do I have enough power to summon something? If I add winter, I might contact something smoky. If I add a lantern, I might contact incandescent power. Question. Enid, do you have enough knock to get this working? Summon one of the name emanations of the Forge of Days. King Crucible will come only when the room glows with the aspect called Forge. He also requires a lantern for the light of the glory that he claims to know. And more importantly, he knows a very specific language that I really want to know. Also, he's a ridiculously powerful summon. So yeah, all coming together. Unfortunately, I do still need to use these fleeting reminiscences, and I'm only going to get to use one, it looks like, based on the timer. So, who wants to become better? Let's see. I often need... Yes, I do often need stabby fellows, so... Oop. Forgot the order of operations there, my bad. Alright. That'll be that, and then we're going to start turning these things in. Okay. Come. We have many things to do. Much loot, much progress to make, hopefully. Once a lady, the air is stale and dust sifts whirringly down from the rock above, but the dead lie still. This chamber with its chalked figures and ancient stains looks promising. Curious. Oh, is this how many rewards I can get from this? Upcoming draw is 3. Oh! Oop, hold up. Order, fix this. Oh, just a little bit of sickness. It happens. Our reputation is no worse, but our enemy will focus their attention more intently on us now. And I think that's going to get your connections up to 3, so we'll finally find out who our enemy is. In the meantime, let's see here. In a lead-lined sarcophagus lies the skeleton of a woman. It looks like she crawled in to die, but something has happened to the shape of her skull, pushing out the jaw like the muzzle of a beast. Scraps of rotting linen swathe her bones. Traces lie among the remains of her, clutching hands between her ribs. Ooh. Well, that's unfortunate for her. Slee and Kakaro, if you could live over here, that'd be lovely. What do we have? Bronze Sprinter, Blood is Blade. I have a mirror. Oh, that is perfect. I even have a Sprinter to spend on fixing it. Alright, so that is extremely important, because that means we have access to the peacock door. Finally. As soon as we can talk with someone, we'll deal with that. And translate this, I suppose. You belong over... well, you don't belong over there, but that's where you're going to live eventually. Volume 2? There we go. A trembling heat. I don't believe that's strong enough to summon a Caligan, but I might be wrong. Let's try that. We'll find out. As soon as the work can begin. Let's see here. And back through the stag door, of course, because we have work there. Many great works must be done. Okay. Yeah, while I have the summons I have, hint, and I mean, I don't know what else we'll need, so we'll just leave it with the hint for now. See how the work goes. Actually, I probably should have waited for the work to finish, but... I see. Well, as long as they don't prosecute me right now, we can deal with that. King Crucible. In the desert I wait, in the ruins I burn. Metal is water, stone is wax, flesh is smoke. Enter me and be no longer. And oh my, the power he has. Enticing. I think I'm gonna have to send him on an exploration, though. Just to preserve him while I deal with this. Glorious. Glorious Elridge. Now, Porter, I have some work for you. Let's deal with this. In Crucible, you're gonna go there just to preserve yourself. And oh my god, that is gonna just completely solve this problem, isn't it? Yeah. I'll do. Let's see, though, about that. Yeah, trembling heat. I cannot for the life of me remember. Enid, if you would. Let's see here. Actually, these all belong left for now. And... not Lantern, but Winter. Ah, perfect. Perfect. Let's summon our creature of smoky deception. So much I have to wait for. I should have a chance to upgrade the... well, I'd say upgrade. Fix the Wildering Mirror soon. Oh, and so many tools I have. A cut from this blade will not cease bleeding until the wound is healed. One account has it that Blade was a knife-collecting surgeon highwayman in 18th century Toulouse. Another claims Blade is only the bastardization of an Arabic word for mosquito. Forge is ingenious, Forge is ruthless. We'll almost certainly make it through. Yeah, yeah, I think we're good. Think we're good on that one. I'm sorry, I was told I was supposed to... Once the Long's might, connections, or starlight reaches 3, it may be possible to unmask them. Yes, that's rather what I was hoping. Preparations ongoing, Long's plans. Preparations ongoing, so they're going to be doing something. Oh, and this affliction rites. We'll deal with that in a moment. No, this is not the proper time for this. It truly is not. A Forgotten Chronicle. Those are consistently useful. Concerning. It depends. Does he go for the notoriety or does he go for the evidence first? Hopefully the notoriety. Yes! Okay, we are good. As long as Porter doesn't screw up. Which, admittedly, there's a very high chance that they will. But we're going to hope that they don't. I should not have gone for the Ascension. I should have dealt with the Affliction first, but... choice made. Ah, and my Callaghan's here. Wonderful. So if Porter should fail, we have a backup. We also have ourselves a little bit more Moth and Forge aspect. If we should need such things, which hopefully we won't. Porter. Very good, very good. Glad to see I ascended him when I did. Let's think, though. I'm just trying to think what the right move is here. We do need to fix the mirror. And this should last long enough that we don't have to worry about King Crucible just not, you know, doing his thing. Because I do need to talk to him and learn his language. Unless I'm very much mistaken in what King Crucible does. Yeah, I still can't work with reason, which, I don't know. I mean, I made plenty of money doing what I was doing, but I could have made more, you see. Spend your value is auctionable, but not for that much in the grand scheme. Oh, what am I doing? I had nearly forgotten. Oh, you need 6. Oh, that's more forge than I have, unfortunately. Oh well, that'll do then. Might as well work out a bit. Actually, it's probably very easy to fix the whole vitality problem because I can just work out and study using health. Oh. Interesting. You're preparing an action. Let me see here. Slee, if you would. There are things I want. Oh. Many things, in fact. Contentment, which is largely useless. More tentative evidence, which, okay, fine, whatever. Oh, I'm sorry, this studying is done. A red secret, we must devour to be devoured. We cannot be undevoured, as we cannot be unborn. Question marks. You know what? Let's try to get our forge up. As we can deal with that whole problem. Subtle ruptures, useful, not what I need. The set of knives. A furious air. Ooh, that fascination though. That could have been dangerous. Yeah, some pain. I'm probably not gonna bother with that, really. Let's see. Your expedition's still ongoing, so I don't have to worry about it. I might actually, though. Well, I have other things I can send my people out for. As soon as this is all taken care of. Forge and Moth versus just Moth. Probably best to send the Callaghan then. We will dapple the earth with holy blood. Ooh, we're a violent cult. Let's see here. Yep. There's your bronze Spintria. You have to remember is valued at 3 or 4. 4. Okay. I should check the Spintria value on iron and the other, but I can't right now, unfortunately. A large burns. Yep. It shouldn't take much out of me. Although now I'm slightly worried about King Crucible decaying away. Only a little bit. The slightest of concerns. Let's see. You know what? Let's see what we can summon, actually. From that furious air. Oh, to the sunset, right? Yeah. Let's see here. What's available? Lantern, Heart, or Winter? Oh, yes, the hint. And then for Winter, it would be something else. In it, if you would. Yes, the Percussagant. Merciless and merry. Heart will bring it, Edge will constrain it. Don't have one of those yet, so might as well. The moon occluded. We divined that the long intended to come at us through our dreams. We've delayed that a little. Unfortunately, that's going to create fascination. And the mirror is repaired. Wonderful. Wonderful indeed. Unfortunately, I have another thing to talk with Porter about, so... Porter! Destroy this evidence for me, thank you, darling. Oh, yes, the Dream of a Key. Unfortunately, what I need is to go through Peacock and get a particular piece of lore. Unfortunately, I don't have any erudition. I'm sorry, I wonder if you can just use the key to go through the Peacock door, just get rid of it. How do you mean? I mean, when I go through the Peacock door, it's going to break the mirror again. No? Keep stockpiling, I suppose. No, I don't quite what you mean. Oh, as opposed to letting it turn into fascination? The problem is... And actually, I should go through here anyway. The problem is... It won't get rid of it without me getting an aspect from the Peacock door, as I recall. Although... Let's give it a shot, what the heck? Oh, it just locates the crossroads. That's true. Actually, that might be a good plan. We'll see if it destroys the key or not. I don't think it does, and I have just forgotten about this affliction, so I'm going to have to kill something later, but that's going to be a problem for later. Still, if this deals with the problem of the key, it's going to be real useful. I honestly don't remember. So, oh well. We'll be a bit decrepit, but we can deal with that. I just need to remember the right set of influences. It's Forge and something else. Damned if I can remember. A rebellious one. I'm gonna go with Reason on this one. What does it do? I mean, it's manifesting. Yes, that's not helpful. Oh, devours things. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk that. Yeah, I have a little bit of decrepitude, but there's a... Yes. There's a way around that. Yeah. Need to be prepared for those events. Let's see. I'm sorry, where did my other lore go? I had a better rail. Where did... Oh, right, because I'm using it now. Right. Let's see. Well, let's toss these out. Count Jennings. Which commission was yours again? I cannot for the life of me remember. Yes, Edge. Right. That out of the way, and then... Flood or pseudo-flood suggests alignments between the alchemical traditions of Ribido and the older Grail traditions. Go through the Pine Knight's quest for the Cinnabar Cup. Yeah, I mean... It's easily fixed, so no big deal. As I recall, anyway. Let's see here. Among heirs, was that it? It was something to do with Forge. Let's throw Forge in there. Grail. Grail was the aspect I needed. which I think you have Grail in you? Yes. Are you Grail by any chance? No, you're Hearts. Okay. The Forge, Grail, and I'm sorry I didn't pay attention there. Oh, just Forge and Grail. Oh, okay. In that case, I don't have an influence to add to this. At least a useful influence. But I could... Let's see. Grail. Saliba? Saliba. Forge's Redemption. With at least 5 Forge and 1 Grail. Well. 5 Forge, 1 Grail. How am I going to do that? I'm going to use Laidlaw instead of Salibot. No! No. That's not where you belong at all. For spy work, I will find someone else. That's a problem for later. Let's see here. Sunset Right. Laidlaw. A Megalesian Incantation. Let's see here. I mean, I know, but if I had an offering, this wouldn't be a problem. We'll see how that works out. Take the Decrepitude, there we are. Alright, that having been done, beneath the boughs, the space inside the altar is filled with broken cups, everyone painted red, everyone scrawled with vile graffiti, and otherwise befouled. Monks must have held great ceremonies of detestation and kept the remains as trophies. Buried among the cup corpses are other treasures. This might be useful. Oh no, this is the Aramaic guide, I can just live over there. Tantra of Worms. Cool, very nice. The Thirsting Tantra. Rose, Pearl Dust, and Against the Sisterhood of the Knot, and blah 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 blah. Balance of their depraved customs. Hieronymus Pseudo Hypnerotomachus. Remember that guy. Wrote this furious screed about the sinister influence of the Sisterhood on his own Church of the Unconquered Sun. Oh. Didn't know they were rival factions. I'm still discussing things with Count Jennings, but you can wait there. Now, explore Gladwin Lake. Go. Cause a little bit of trouble over there, please. There we are. Got myself an iron spincher, which is less valuable than bronze, so that's gonna live over there. And some erudition. Okay, I can make use of that. King Crucible, though. Yes, we have things to discuss. Or rather, I have things to study with you. Right, that's the problem. Okay. 50 seconds. It can wait. Okay, the crosswords. But it did get rid of the key. Okay, so that is actually incredibly useful. As incredibly useful. I wonder, I was under the impression I was supposed to be able to actually unmask them after they got up to 3 in any of these stats. So why have they not been unmasked? Why can't I target them? Alright. I mean, regardless, I do want to go through the Peacock door again, because there's useful stuff there. Obviously. Obviously and plainly useful things. Let's see here. Who was this commissioned for again? Ibn al-Adim. There we are. Hand that over. Get some Spintria going. Yes. All going pretty well for now. Let's see here. Bronze Spintria. Very good. Got more erudition. I feel like I can deal with... Yeah, I feel like I can... What is this? Light in the skull. Cool. I feel like I can fuse some lore together. I've been trying to say that for a few times now. But, yeah. I feel like that's a possibility now. If I'm going to do that, it's probably going to be Moth lore would be the one I would prefer because... I mean, that's the one to go for, obviously. What do you got to deal with here? Mother Vance was born among serpents. She has so very many younger sisters. And can be defeated in battle, or it will respond to the mother's power. The thing is, I am a very, very stabby person. Just in terms of cultists. So, if you would, dearie, Go murder the giant snake. Have fun. If I put you over here and see if the Mystique will run out first. How long does... Oh, that has 240. That's not going to happen. Seek the cup in the birthing bed, the Pine Knight is told. The midwife at the birthing bed, to his amazement, is the Mountain Mother. In a fit of awe, he both gelds and flays himself. The vigilant storm bursts joyfully from the remains. Neat. Actually kind of horrifying, but yeah. Oh yeah, that one... Actually, you are right. That probably requires glimmerings. So if I was going to forge... Well, if I was going to do anything, it would probably have to be forge. But I'm also not going to do that right now because I have something more important to do. Study the deep Mendaic with a tutor. Together we will commemorate the tongue of the unburnt god. My Aramaic will serve as a foundation. I'll learn everything I can. A failure. Oh, some dread too. Ugh. Interesting to note that that can create dread, though. That might be useful in the future. Decrepitude is going to be a bit of a problem for now, though. Oh well. I just need more forge aspect. And I wonder if I can use... Oh, hello. Hello, language. Thank you. Last night I opened the peacock door, and afterward it spoke to me. I am Vak, it boasted, both the tongue and the goddess. I am the only entrance into secret light. I was worshipped before you upright apes, and I will be still when all of you are ugly ash. Listen, and I will prove it. I woke with my mouth full of words. Useful word. That. Potentially. Of course, now we have to refix the little mirror here, but that's easily done. I'm not too worried about that one. Yeah, I'm wondering if I can use King Crucible for some rituals. I assume I can't because I vaguely remember not being able to do that, but I could be wrong. Have been in the past. Let's see here. Yeah, they'll be fine. As long as that erudition can last, yeah, that should be enough time to deal with the Smith's secret. If I remember right, the lesser lores require less in terms of influences, and by influences I mean, you know, stuff like erudition or glimmerings. Yeah, moth would require glimmerings, wouldn't it? Let's see here. I mean, we can make some of those. Apparently not as many as I wanted to, but Mystique would be useful. For inspiration, though. If I remember right... No, I'm just going to use this. Because if I remember right, there was a way to make paintings that had influence to them. Sort of like Blede's Blade or something else. Remember right, you could do that with Winter. Part of me doesn't want to do that, just because this is not a lot of Winter aspect to it. I would have a total of 12. You know what, we'll just be boring and just do a painting of Enid. Why not? A portrait. Something to remember them by, perhaps. My contentment, and unfortunately my dread's already been eaten, so that'll be a problem for later. Wow, they have the same time for... Yeah, well, that's just some bad luck is what that is. Gonna have to work on my cash flow, honestly. Just some money. The expedition's fine. There we are. In one history, this was the tongue the Shadowless King spoke. In another was the basis of the incantations of the Children of the Leashed Flame. Useful, potentially. Oh. That is unfortunate for us. Again, why has he not been... It's fine. I'm just wondering why they haven't been revealed yet, but it's not, in the grand scheme, important. Right now, anyway. Oh, this isn't even... Oh, no, Sanskrit. Yep. Translate using Sanskrit. Okay. One of the higher languages, so it should have plenty of, I'm gonna say, Grail. Meanwhile, we're gonna get our hands on some new people, and there's my contentment. Just keep doing opium. Only opium. Always opium. Is good choice. And we're gonna preserve you for a little bit longer. Ah. This is something special. It may provoke a reaction. Okay. Promising. Neville. I have no idea what aspect you have, but good to meet you, good sir. Good to meet you. Let's go with the... Actually. Let's go... Put all this down. Get over there. And Formulum Concorsi, please. I have an awful lot of lantern lore. I probably should spend some of it. Like, properly spend, I mean, utterly consume it. But, yep, we'll speak of esoteric matters again. I am going to have to... Oh, there we go. I'm going to have to get better about actually getting some... Ooh. That's a lot of things that I didn't need. Cool. Good. Not what I wanted. Great. Cool. Well... There's an awful lot of mystique that I don't need right now. Yeah. But it got me 1 funding, so that didn't make up for any of my expeditions at all. I won. Well, let's go with the stag door for now. Continue down this path. Oh, great fascination. Because that's what I needed right about now. Although, if I don't have any fascination out, it should be fine. I mean, I might as well keep something going, so health. It'll slow down the decay of our funding. Won't do anything about it, but we'll slow it down. That is good enough for me for right now. Alright. I think this is a stable position. Oh, you're already killed the serpent. Good. I'm sorry, what? Ah, good. Wonderful. Perfect. Exactly what I needed. Gives me contentment, though. That's not the most useful thing. But very well. What have we learned? Oh, just spies returning to us. Unfortunately, they're going to be sent right back out. Get me a name. Thirsting Tantra. Let's study that. Yeah, you're gonna process that, but let's think. Remember how we got Dread last time? Not the best of choices, but it's an option. Oh. Oh, good, more people. Million heat could be useful. Let's go the Ascent of Knives, though. Urgency of Appetite, which is largely useless to me. Oh, you know, I really should have gone after the Forge one there, because I could have used that. Well, oh well. Too late. Too late, but choices made. Let's see. With the White Door, there's usually some winter. Well, supposedly, occasionally, there's winter in there. I needed a winter influence that'll decay into dread, ideally. In a perfect world. Oh, that'll work, actually. Well, we'll see what that gives me anyway. Let's see here. Tentative evidence again. Detective, you are just such a pain in the ass. Of course, I don't want to kill him because they might, well, create more problems. But still, very much a problem for me. You know what? Let's send Slee instead. Uncover the strategy here. I mean... Yeah, once the Long's might connections or Starlight reaches 3, it may be possible to unmask them. But how, though? Do I just keep sending people at him, or... oh well. For the moment, it's not important. I also don't have a card that can work there, so... Thirsting Tantra, Rite of the Seas feasting, you say? And the Theotic Invocation. Okay. There's a lot more power than I had a moment ago. Tantra describes how the satisfaction of thirst may allow a mortal to rise into the service of the thirsting power, but warns of the consequences of rejecting those rarer thirsts for common ones. A man who thirsts, O mighty one, whose mind clings to the actions in this world, will return to this world of action from that other place. Yeah, it just says... Shadowy presence. Where do you see our enemy's identity? The Long's plans, a shadowy premise... Title. Oh. Oh! Wonderful timing. Our enemy is the Lantern Long, called the Diarist, who, like all his kind, abandoned physical form for the Mansus. He has known the favor of the Colonel and the Menace Gate. He'll prefer to strike at us through dreams, but never doubt he also has allies in the waking world. That tells me not exactly what I need. But it does tell me some things. Ooh, and I've wasted all that erudition I just had. Bummer. Reason. We're gonna study you for a bit, because I want to improve that Forge lore, and I don't have any Forge lore here. As for work, we'll end up just doing more. There we are. Report from our spy. The shape of the Long strategy is coming clear. Yes, excellent. The chapel route. The chapel is flooded, and the water soupy with old corpse matter. But at last we bring up a wax-sealed coffer. 18th century? No, older than that. Let's see what's within. Orchid transfigurations and witch-kissed oil. Ooh, that is a lot of heart. Appreciate that. The Orchid Transfigurations Volume 3. And those indignities perpetuated by the deceitful fraternity of obliviates. Some useful winter, perhaps? Perhaps. Let's see. We'll go to Lockwood Fen. I'm just going to send the Hint and the Callagine. Because I might want to use King Crucible against our little problem here. Acquaintance? Hanger-on, another pawn. Useful, though. Now let's speak to our fellows here. As for work, well, we have nothing to use. Restlessness, which could become dread, but that's not useful right now. A favor from authority. That's relatively useless to me. Yeah, fairly useless, but potentially if I neglect the evidence for long enough, and it's within the next 5 minutes, that'll be fine. Back through the stag door, then. Alright. Let me see what can be done here. I know what they're doing, but how can we attack them? I'm sorry, aspect potential? Power might become even greater. Oh, these followers. Your pretender is going to make a damn good footnote, but I wouldn't expect anything more than that. So how can I kill it? I get that. For now, we'll send King Crucible against him. We'll see what comes of that. How else can I deal with Decrepitude? Okay. Our commission on edge. Do that. That's done. Rose, you belong down there, please. Remind me of the sea's feasting. You want ingredients, which can be Splintria, interestingly enough. Hidden Reminiscence is largely useless, although that having been said, who else to ascend? Kakaro, you'll do. Might as well get my hands on more vitality. And this is just going to decay away into nothing. It doesn't matter right now. So we now see who our enemy is. We just need to figure out how to kill it. Fortunately, that might be a bit of a difficult one. These are all the aspects I'm throwing against him. Not actually useful. I just don't know how to attack him yet. But someday we will. Someday. I wonder, does this require more actions or fewer? We're gonna find out in a moment. I'm just curious is all. Let's see if it only requires one erudition or if it requires something more from me. If it does, fair. Oh. What we got? Subtle Rupture. Usually that's the one I would go for, but... Oh, that erudition lesson learned would have been great. Oh well. But yes. Now that we have Enid, we don't have to worry about any of that. Okay. Let's think. Because I don't want to end up in a, spiral of, oh, well, I guess we'll do the same thing over and over again. But I don't really see an easy way to, well, there's the Dream of a Key. That's bad timing for me. But we'll keep that over there and worry about it next week. Kakaro is ascended. We have a little bit more vitality and funds. Delightful. And we have, of course, more work to do. More great work. Sorry, how substantial is substantial? Yes. You have a commission? Oh no, you're who I already got a commission from. You, however, should have one. There we are. And they will probably be fine, but just as a precaution, Kakaro, go be useful. This one, however, is going to be very much a problem. Sylvia, go help with that. I just want to be here for another 38 seconds and then we'll be calling it a day. It would be lovely if that just stayed there. Just because I don't want to leave this on the board for me to deal with next week. Yes. I'm just trying to see if there's anything here I'm missing, because obviously I want to attack it, but I don't know how. Or if I can do that, for that matter. Might be something that's not possible. What are you fellas doing? Oh, that's going to be cute. Rose, go play with them. Yes, and take that erudition, please. I mean, that's unfortunate, but not a major concern. I'm sorry. Oh, I sent too many people. Oh, my bad. That's a little unfortunate. Subtle Rupture. Again, I don't really need it, so why use it? A Bitter Atmosphere might be useful, actually. But now, knowing what we know, Peacock Door, start, Dream of a Key, done. I should get that fixed. Laidlaw, if you could do me a favor, fix this mirror. Thank you. Much appreciated. Sent back everybody, which, fair. So, we'll just send Slee back in. Oh, I'm sorry, can I not do that? Oh. Very well, I suppose. We'll worry about all that later. And we'll have to figure out our funds situation. But these are all matters for the future. For now, thank you for your time. Have a lovely evening. And I'll see you all, I'm going to say Saturday, but this week I had a bit of a problem. A rather loud motorcycle. Anyway. But no. I should be fine for Saturday next week to finish off Sekiro. Should be. And then we'll come back to Cultist Simulator on Sunday. And we'll go from there. This decrepitude, unfortunately, is going to have to stay here for now, but... well. We'll deal with that when we come back. It's not going to kill us right away. Bye-bye.